Alright, unless I missed something, first pitch. A hitter. It's raining here. Things are crooked. I'll work on it in a minute. But for right now, I hope everybody can hear me okay. Got a runner at first base. We'll work on our scoreboard here in a minute. Batter swings at the high fastball. That's Bray in the circle. Reagan behind the plate. Dez at first base. Maddie at second. Olivia at short. Grace at third. And the batter shows bunt, pulls back again. In right field, Madison Wright. Left field is Morgan Hansen. Center field is Rachel Avery Holland. We are playing a team called XLR8, and they're wearing white. And what else? What's another color? Red. So we'll leave them at red. There's a runner at second base, and I don't know the count. So again, it rained pretty good. Earlier today, this game got postponed, and now we're starting late. But it rained right as the game started, so I think all of our equipment is dry enough. We'll see. Hope I don't get electrocuted. Oh, if so, we're down trying. I'm not sure of the count. Again, I'll straighten things here in a minute, but again, I'm just hoping our equipment isn't getting ruined by this rain. I think it was just over Madeline's head. Ball hit to right. That'll score one run. Throw in from Olivia to third base, but the runner able to get back to second. Gosh, rain is coming from all angles here. Looks like it's sunshiny, and it is, but the tarp up above me is that deflected most of the rain is now dripping rain right on me. So just trying to keep the computer relatively dry. You have to send somebody for some paper towels. So runner at second, one run in, and getting real wet. Ball gets past Reagan. Runner advances to third on the high wild pitch. I think the count is 2-0. Still looking for our first out, if I'm not mistaken. Now we got a strike. Sitting under an umbrella here. Trying to keep the computer dry. How is this stuff bouncing in? And now 3-1. Have 10 players today, had 9 yesterday. Cameron Robinson was not available yesterday. is our number 10 today. Pitch on its way. Looks like it's grounded to Grace. Fires wide left. Ball gets into right field. Throws it back in. Runner able to score. So score now 2-0. It's a good pitch, good ground ball. Grace is throwing kind of a slingshot right pull right now. We've been working on that at practice lately. Getting her hand back rather than just at her shoulder. And she's working on it. She'll get it figured out. So the foul ball and the bunt will take the count to 0-1. Appreciate Christy Wright. Our right fielder is Madison Wright. Christy is keeping the score for you today up there in the top right corner. Wind's picking up, blowing water around. I need to ask someone to fetch me a paper towel. I'll be right back. All right, recruiting the whole Wright family. Denzel's headed in to fetch a paper towel. Madison did a good job of covering that wild throw that kept the runner at second. She's not back there on that one, and that runner finds third base pretty easily. Swung and fouled off. I was Reagan went to throw it back, and ball slippery enough to slide right out of her hand. We may need to swap that one. The sun is out, but these intermittent clouds with Hurricane Hannah or Tropical Depression Hannah is creating some spin-offs that have a little moisture in them. Every once in a while they dump out like they did right as we got started. That ball well struck but pulled. I'm not sure. Sounded like it may have hit somebody or gotten close, but by the excitement of the crowd anyway. But I'm looking at the same game you are here, so I've got a little bitty screen to look at. I can't really tell what's going on after it gets out of the line of sight. Ball's popped up. I think Olivia should be under it, but I've counted on a lot of things here lately. She does. She's able to pull that down. So United finds their first out of the inning. Question not Olivia's ability, but the moisture on the ground, on the dirt, has things pretty slick. So unsure footing. But that first elusive out is in the book. Runner able to advance on the strike. Pass ball. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, Denzel. It's able to, I'm hoping to wipe the screen off a little so I can see what's going on. Can't do it with one hand on the umbrella, one hand on the screen. Oh, that one fouled off right back at us, but screen doing its job. Almost there. Y'all hang in there. The sun, any kind of fingerprint or anything on the screen just makes it so hard to see what's going on, but I just about got it clean. There we go. Hey, I can see. Hey, there's a game. Oh, they're playing softball. Oh man, I've heard about this game. Thank you, Denzel. Appreciate it, bud. So do other people at home. They just don't know it. All right. I can see what's going on. Oh, that one got away from Reagan. Another run will score. That runner will advance to first on ball 4. So United with a 3 spot here to the XLR8 ladies. Oh, I'm hearing somebody say 2 outs. That would be great. Yeah, so strikeout and pop up. We got 2 away. That ball well struck into left. I think that's Morgan out there. Let me look. Peeking underneath my umbrella. Yeah, that's Morgan. Comes up with it to hold the runners at first and second. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. So that first elusive out I referred to a while ago was actually the second. First came in on a pop-up. So, good. Alright, pitch on its way. Ball hitting the gap between 5 and 6. Again, Morgan up with it quickly. Gets it in to hold the runner at first, second, third. On its way. Strike call. Second pitch is upstairs. Run the count to 1-1. Hit up the middle, they'll be able to retrieve that one though for the 3rd out. So, after a 3 spot, United will come up in the bottom of the 1st with an opportunity to do some damage of their own at the plate. Girls were even yesterday, 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Came in that order as well. Second game was a colossal of mental and physical errors, but outside of that, the girls looked pretty good. They played well in the first game, put a lot of runs on the board, and tied the last game 2-2. I can't remember the score of the second game. Coach Brad was streaming from his phone to the fence, and sure appreciate that. That was helpful for those of us at home. Speaking of those of us at home, it feels like it's dried up and I'm not getting any more accumulation bombs from the netting above, so I think I'm gonna set this umbrella down and try to adjust our camera a little bit. Be right back with you. Glasses off. Little netting now, I see. Ball hit down the left field line. Foul. Okay, hon, I assume you're watching, and that being the case, I'm going to take my eyes off of the computer, lower the lid. If something gets majorly out of whack, somebody text me. Try to watch the game so I can keep you a little more updated on what exactly happens. Olivia on deck. Grace swings, puts one, hits it right to the first baseman on field 2. Over the left field foul line. I think she made a good play on it. What's the count, Miss Christie? Need to get you a headset. Count is 1 and 2 on the batter. Grace fights off the outside pitch, dumps one into right. That could be trouble with this wind. Great snow cone catch out there in right. So, in foul territory. Kind of surprised she got to that one. The wind is blowing left, well, straight in from left at home plate. So, that ball had a little spinach on it, and young lady able to stay with it, make a good play. Olivia Finley batting almost exclusively from the left side. Extra step. Lately, she goes to lay that soft bunt down, but misses, so strike one. Here she gets another opportunity. That one she does lay down beautifully. She's going to be there easily. No attempt even by the third baseman. Uh-oh, she tries to take advantage of sleeping infielders and gets thrown out. So fine bunt, but a little aggressive. Too aggressive on the base path, and the Ladysmith United have 2 down. It's going to bring to the plate the center fielder, Rachel. She looks at strike one on the outside. Still getting my bearings here. Keeping the umbrella dry. All right, I think we're set. This is nice. Watching a softball game. Pitch. At least a softball outside the strike zone and gets the call. So a nice wide strike zone this morning. Rachel looking at an 0-2 count. Grace flat to right. Olivia, good bunt and caught stealing. And now Rachel with an 0-2 count. And defensively, we had at least one throwing error. And anyway, long and short of it is we gave up 3. I think 1, maybe 2 of those were earned, but 1-2 count. Rachel does a great job of fouling off the outside pitch to stay alive. He that would have been a ball, but it was called a strike 2 pitches ago. So she did a good job of being defensive, just slapping one down. On deck is number 9, Lady Deer, from the big city of Comfort, Texas. Actually, she's from the Alamo Springs area, but that's Des Hansen playing right field for first base for United. XLR8 with a 3-run lead after 5 outs here in the first inning. Going outside again, pitch on its way upstairs and in. So I guess missed her spot a little bit there. Yeah, that breeze is kind of nice. Yeah. Humidity is relatively high, but we are in Seguin. The 2-2 on its way. Rachel crushes one to the right field wall, a 2-hopper. She's going to get a dubs out of that. Good hit, and that'll bring to the plate that Lady Deer I was talking about. I used to call her a Lady Bobcat, but didn't take long for me to learn better. Them boys are the Bobcats, them girls are the deer. I didn't know that. I do now. Curveball on the outside for strike 1. On deck, number 18, Bandera Bulldog. Aubrey Mangold, the pitcher for United in this first game this morning. Game started an hour late due to rain. More than an hour, huh? Hour and 15 or so. Oh. 10:50 at 9:40 start. Yeah, about an hour and 15. We are on field 3, just opposite the entrance. Here at Huber Ranch, winds blowing in, I'd say 10, 12 miles, probably closer to 10 miles an hour. From left. Curveball on the outside for strike 3. So United 4 up, 3 down. Heads back out on defense. Grace and Maddie and Livy, and here comes Reagan, and there goes Morgan. Here comes Bray. Madison Wright's going to right. Let's see, got any more in there? I bet Desi's coming out. Yeah, there she is at first base. Cameron Robinson there. Coming out of the dugout. Should have one more hiding somewhere. Oh, probably that girl that was on second base after that double. Miss Rachel. Yeah, there's the snowman. Bray, getting out the arsenal of pitches, has a screwball we just saw. Audio is ahead of the picture. Well, sorry. Is it really bad? Like how much ahead? To where I need to move it? Let me look. Well, y'all let me know if I need to move it. If it's just terrible. Strike one. It's a good way to start out. Alright, the 0-1 is on its way. The screwball pops up right to Bray. She didn't even have to take a step. So 2 pitches, 1 out. We like that. Getting comments from some folks that the audio is ahead of the video. If it's terrible, let me know and I'll make an adjustment. That's certainly an adjustment I can make. Pitch grounded to Olivia. She comes up and throws to Desi. So 3 pitches, 2 outs. Five seconds? Wow. Is everybody else having that same experience? Pitch down. I think that'll take the count to 1-1. Nope, 1-0. Sorry. Fouls it off into the United dugout area. Sorry, Christy. Giving you a bath here? Yeah. Trying to figure out a way to protect the computer and still be able to watch. Girls sporting the wristbands today. It sure helps to have those. There's a ground ball. Oh, good stop by Desi, but almost. Great play by Maddie. Looks like she might be. Okay, she's laughing. I was hoping that was the case. But a little pinball. Maddie was moving hard to her left. Desi dove to her right and got a piece of the ball, which shot the ball outside of Maddie's range, now back to the left, the opposite of the direction she was running in. And she quickly hit the brakes, changed gears, made a great play on the ball, shuffled to Dez and just a half a step late. So that was almost a great play. Runner easily in at second base, standing up on the stolen base. Number 8 is the hitter. I thought her last name was on her shirt, but believe is on the back of their shirts, and I have a feeling that's not her last name. Just gonna go out there and say it. 1-0 count, 2 outs, I believe. That ball well struck, but into right field on field 2 again. So I think there's more. We're hitting more fair balls on field 2 than we are on field 3. Bray checks her wristband. Oh, back to the wristband thing. Some dumb dad forgot to send those with his daughters yesterday. I wonder who that could be. Sorry about that. So the reason we lost that second game is because the girls did not have their wristbands because Coach Page forgot to send them. So that's on me. E10. Great pitch there, popped up, but that's going to get, guess where? Towards field 2. Not quite a fair ball over there, though. But today they're sporting those wristbands. Everybody knows where the pitch is going to be. And defense can position themselves accordingly. It's those little things that make a big difference. Bray into her windup, delivers. Drop ball down on the outside. Batter just barely got a piece of it. Reagan up on her feet to get that ball. If that GoPro audio gets too annoying with the wind, y'all let me know and I'll shut her down. Of course, some of that could be coming from my mic as well. Ray into her delivery. Oh, nice. Good pitch on the outside. Des able to field that one, though. A little snow cone fashion of her own. And gets that to first base in time for the third out. So no damage there. United holds them. Score still remains 3-0 after 1.5. We having fun yet, gang? This half inning brought to you by the Wright family. Denzel providing the dry goods and Christy Wright providing the score. The coach's coach is sitting down over there keeping all of us in line. That would be none other than Miss Autumn Holland. She wears a Navy United shirt and on the back says the coach's coach and has no idea I'm talking about her. Johnny and Joanne Dicker over sitting on the foul line. Who else we got over there? Can't see. That's John Robinson, Coach John. Coach John over there. Get to be a dad. Watching a little softball. Tried to figure out a way to rig up 2 headsets for today. I couldn't get audio to come through. So we could put 2 headsets on, we'd have a conversation, but neither one of us would hear each other. We both have issues hearing each other, or anyone else for that matter, already. Why multiply it by putting a big old set of earmuffs on? Might be entertaining, though. Coach Brad, with he's sporting his white pullover mask today and his white brim hat, looking ever so dapper. Coach Keith, though, there's just none other like the man, Keith Hansen, trendsetter. Pitch upstairs to Bray Mangold. And just like that, we got a 1-0 count for our first batter who's about to hit a bomb. She hit one out, I believe, at this park. Left center at a tournament in, I believe it was in January, for the 18U team. She crushes another one, but guess where? You guessed it. This young lady from XLR8 she's a shorty, but she's doing a good job keeping a soft balance. Working all sides of the plate. Here she's going out. And Bray does a good job of staying with that pitch, but unfortunately off the end of her bat and flies out to center. Yes, I'm now looking around at the XLR8 ladies, and unless they're all sisters, it's the word believe on the back of their jersey. The pitch to Cameron Robinson is a curveball outside. Madison Wright stands on deck. Cam's first at bat of the weekend. Again, she was not able to be with us yesterday. Curveball way outside and upstairs. Cameron's got some height on her though. That broadens, that widens, or what, lengthens that strike zone a little bit, north and south. Coming inside now. Young lady doing a good job of hitting her spots. That's a foul ball. Just foul. GoPro down just a little bit. I can hear it, but not like you guys can. I'll wait till Cam's at bat. He's over. Pitch on its way. Cam off her hands, pops up to the pitcher. Let's see. Drop that back just a little bit. Dollar refills. Pitch down and in for ball one to Miss Wright, and Reagan Switzer on deck without a helmet at the moment, but she puts 2 and 2 together pretty quick. Heads back in. Oh, ball well struck. Gets past the third baseman. Just hit a laser. She got a piece of her glove on it, but that's no E5. That's a solid base hit. Madison Wright, first year of 14U. She played at the end of last season, what that would have been July. We actually brought her up, and she was our backup catcher as a 12U player on the 18U team. So girl can play, is what I'm trying to say, as you saw right there. Got an inside pitch, did a good job of keeping her hands in, and drove it down the left field line. Count 0-1 now to Reagan. Way up and outside. Catcher keeps Madison honest, but got away from the first baseman, not able to advance. However, Big D, Dawson Holland is here, holding some sort of pigskin oblong object. White seams, Nike swoosh. Reagan gets the inside pitch and pulls it. Looks like Madeline Finley on deck. Madeline, one of the 2 graduates on this team today. United plays a combined 16-18U team at these tournaments. Third baseman did a great job of just knocking that ball down. Reagan struck it well. That ball hit in the 5-6 hole. Third baseman did everything she could just to get a piece of glove on it. Gonna have courtesy runner for the catcher is Cameron Robinson, who was the last out. That'll bring to the plate number 10, the second baseman, Madeline Finley, with Morgan Hansen on deck. Maddie spent most of her junior and senior year in the leadoff or 2-hole. Good pair of eyes. There she swings at one. On the inside, fouls it off. United sporting their navy today. White socks. Oh, somebody whistled behind me and Maddie thought it was me. Turned around, gave us a look. Was not me. Kind of go to 1 and 2. I try not to coach them too much when I'm not coaching them officially. But you guys, if you've been listening to United Live for very long at all, know that that's nearly impossible. Pitch down the middle. Maddie rips one almost in the same. Oh, now she can go. Watch out for that bat, honey. Good decision. Madison Wright leapt the bat at home. That girl 9. So good hit to left by Maddie. The throw came into the shorty, and then shorty aired one to home plate over the catcher's head, allowing Madison to score on the E6 throw. So Maddie with a good single. Won't get credit for the RBI, unfortunately, because of the error. But at least that's the official scoring. She might get it. Never know what the books will look like. Cameron Robinson, courtesy running for Reagan, is able to advance to third. Maddie advances to second on the throw. This is Morgan Hansen at the plate. She looks at a floater. I'm guessing upstairs. That ball looked like it caught every bit of the plate, but does not get the call. So 3-1 is the score now. Pitch. Morgan turns on the pitch up the pitch was down the middle. She turns on it and actually fouls it off 15 feet inside the third base dugout, 15 feet this side of it, home plate side of it. So she was really out in front of that one. Won't get a weight on it. Hands in front of the barrel. She takes one off the hip, which she does somewhat regularly. She could be leading United in hit by pitch. It's going to bring to the plate the leadoff batter, numero 4. That means number 4 for you bilateral folks at home, or non-bilateral folks. Pitch on its way. Floater. Gosh, that pitch is not missing by much. That looks really good. I'm guessing up. But hey, we'll take it right. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Good hitter at the plate. Just a little lower. That must be it. Must be just a little high for his liking. Pitch on its way, aiming outside. Indeed, up and out. 2-1. Pitcher gives Maddie a little look over there at second. All right, the 2-0, right? 2-0? 2-1, sorry. 2-1 on its way. 3-1. Olivia Finley on deck.
Get her now, come get her.
Grace headed to McMurray next year. Play some college softball. Kim Herholzer, who is not here this weekend, she's at church camp. Grace hits one right into the right fielder's glove. So XLR8 gets out of a jam there with a fly ball to right with the bases loaded. But anyway, back to Kim. She's at church camp this week, but she is headed to Vernon College, and our other committed United lady is coming back from Oklahoma today. She did some pitching for Gulf Coast Bombers up in Oklahoma over the weekend. And folks took a couple extra days just to spend some family time, relax a little bit. Glad they got to do that. Ella headed to University of Mary Hardin Baylor, but she still got a senior year to get through. Has verbally committed to UMHB, Belton, Texas. Shot there by Reagan to second. Get her warm up throw in. What was a 1 o'clock game is now, or was it 1? It's supposed to be? And now it's 2:20-ish, 2:15, somewhere right in there. They are flipping these games over a little quicker than they were before. Oh, you know what? That is my mic. I just muted it. That's my mic. Picking up all that wind. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't have a little windscreen for it, I don't think. So, that being the case, I'm going to raise the volume on the GoPro a little bit. Get you a little more game action sound. Ray checks her wristband. That pitch up and away. Well, now I hear the GoPro whizzing as well, so. Ball upstairs. Turn it down again. Okay, well, y'all just let me know if it gets annoying. Check my messages. None, that's a good sign. Pitch on its way. Ball down, so 2 up. 2 balls up and then 1 down, and we'll have a free runner at first. This is showcase format, so the girls can keep hitting. They get an well, I shouldn't say keep hitting. They get an extra at bat if they're hit by pitch or walked. Looks like Rachel warming up, Avery Holland warming up down there in the bullpen. She chases one. So Bray ahead now, 0-1. So number 6 at the plate, and number 4 is on deck. She squares the bunt again. Where's that wind coming from? Guess it's coming from. Gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me see. Trying to figure out. Anyway, the 0-2. She squares the bunt. And she gets that one down. Oh, and then we throw it off her back in right field. But, umpire calls it a foul ball. So the batter should be out. Wasn't that the... How many strikes did we have before that? Oh, okay. The first pitch was a ball. I'm sorry. So count now 1-2. So that's why she squared the bunt. It wasn't 0-2. It was 1-1. Coach Brad delivers the pitch call. Bray delivers the pitch. Base hit to left. Runners at first and second. No outs. Number 4 to the plate. I think young, maybe a sister or something, but at least a young fan out here cheering for her to be patient at the plate, get her pitch. Number 3 is the batter on deck. Some of the families from XLR8, before the game started, asked for where the game was going to be streamed. So if you're an XLR8 fan, my apologies, I don't know the name of your players, but I can see their numbers. Number 6 at first base. After the base hit the left, she also walked in her first at-bat of this inning, and that's her runner that just advanced to third on the passed ball. So second and third, no outs. And left-handed batter at the plate. It's number 4. Number 3 is on deck, a right-hander. Pitch from Bray on its way. Ball down. Runs a count to 2-1. Okay. Defensively, Madison Wright is still in right. Looks like Cameron Robinson in left now. Pitch on its way, popped up to Olivia. It's short. She's under it. No infield fly rule there, as first base is unoccupied. So United with 1 out. I believe the young lady said her name is Jordan. Shows bunt, pulls it back, switches to the right side. Fastball down for ball 1. Another righty on deck for XLR8. Get her number here when she does her practice swing. I'm hearing me somewhere behind me. They're watching the game. Yeah. So second and third, still 1 out. Count 1 and 2. 1 out, 1-2 count. Pitch from Bray is on its way. Softy outside. That's going to get into the glove of Dez for the second out. And the runners did a good job of reading that off the bat. Not too much on it. And they held their positions at second and third. That had the looks of, potentially anyway, of a double play. Uh-oh, that ball fouled off straight back at it. Number 2 is the batter at the plate. Let me take a look now. Looks like it survived okay. So I got an umbrella covering the computer, keeping it shaded. All right, so I'm gonna get back out from underneath there. Count 0-1, 2 outs. Bray delivers. Ooh, pitch down. Gonna steal home. She's thrown out in an effort to steal home. Bray catches the ball back from the catcher and immediately throws it back to Reagan at the plate, who applies the tag nice and low. And that's the third out. So down 3-1. We've been playing about 55 minutes, but the clock probably started a couple of minutes before that. So, for what it's worth, we're almost an hour in. These games are supposed to be 80 minutes, but since the rain delay, I don't know if they've shortened the game time or not. All right, well, lost my volume. Hang on, there we go. So bottom of the third, Olivia Finley will lead things off, and looks like Snowman Avery Holland, who was warming up. We may see her throw this last inning. I don't know that for a fact, but Coach Brad marching out of the dugout, and we're ready to get things rolling. Catcher is number 10. I believe the third baseman is it 12? Left fielder's 13. Ball just outside. 22 over there at third base. Pitcher is number 4. She, I believe, may have been the last. Looks like shortstop is number 3. First base number 11, and second base number 8. Let's see if number 2 maybe in right, and 99 in center. Number 01 at the plate for United. Shortstop, gonna be a junior. What in the world? Pitch on its way to the right-hander hitting from the left side. Goes for a power slap. She bunted successfully in her first at-bat. Got caught stealing. Similar to the caught stealing we saw in the end the last half of the inning, where the runner tried to advance home thinking the infielders were sleeping. We also tried that, and it's a good aggressive play, but unfortunately that time Olivia got caught. Great, another great bunt. Center fielder came in to cover second there. Another good bunt on the left side. This time Olivia elects to stay put at first, and that's good with a good hitter coming to the plate, especially in Avery Holland. So let's see if they fake bunt steal here. Oh no, just straight steal. Olivia gonna get to second easily, and strike call. Coach looked like Brad was asking what happened to the fake bunt part of that, kind of holding his fist out. But either way, got a strike and successful stolen base. Now that double to right that Rachel hit in her first at bat will drive Olivia in. Heck, a single to right might drive her in as deep as that right fielder's playing. She is. Oh, here she comes. 2 steps forward. Ooh, just off the plate, I guess. So another successful bunt and then a stolen base has our second bat of the inning, on second base with a good hitter at the plate in Avery Holland. She squares the bunt, pulls it back, and 3-1 count now. Coach Brad giving signs. Ends with the thumbs up, which means go ahead and hit the bomb. I hope Avery got the sign right. You go ahead and hit the bomb sign. We will see momentarily. She did not. She took a strike. Okay, no, it was ball 4, but she's going to elect to hit again, which I think is a good decision. So in these showcase tournaments, the batters and coaches have the option on a walk or hit by pitch to put a runner on and let that same hitter hit again one time, or to send them. And usually depending on how the hitter is hitting. There's a good bunt right back to the pitcher. Third base safe, nobody covering first. Grace is going to advance to third. Pitcher came up with a check third, but Olivia was safe there. And pitcher fired to first where there should have been someone covering, but a little miscommunication. That happens now and then, especially at this level. And the ball was thrown right to the bag, just no one there. So United able to take advantage of that and score a run. So first and third situation for number 9, Des Hansen, the first baseman. I believe United now trailing 3-2. Different pitcher is number 4 I mentioned earlier. Not sure where the original pitcher went. She may be on the bench. Hang on. Okay, switching Shorty in second base. Another foul punt. Yes, sir. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry, I was helping Coach John. It really messes with the books when you do that extra at bat, but so we had to make a correction there right quick. So Rachel Avery steals second. The catcher comes up firing to the second baseman. Second baseman missed the ball. Ball was thrown into right center, and that allowed the runner from third to score. And now Des, on a ball base hit to left, is able to drive in Avery, which brings to the plate strong hitting Aubrey Mangold, and that puts Cameron Robinson at the on deck circle. Uh-oh. Catcher throws to first to keep Desi in check and puts it into right field. Okay, a whole slew of fielders. Number 7 going to second. Number 5, the pitcher from the previous innings, is at third, and a new shortstop, number 42 maybe. Sorry. Okay, now the pitcher's gonna go encourage the new pitcher, number 5. Little high five of encouragement there. I'll get that shortstop's number for you here shortly. I think it's 42. Wow, a swinging chip shot. Bray able to find the hole. Switching out the catcher as well. Number 10 will go take a little water break. And number 22, who I believe, was she at third a while ago? Short. She's going to come behind the dish now. Runners at first and third again with a speedy runner Robinson at the plate. Ball on the outside, called a strike. 22 fires a short hopper to number 7 at second base, able to field it and holds Bray at first. Count goes to 0-1 on Robinson. Sun's definitely out here in the big city of Seguin, Texas. Desi at third, Mangold at first. Catcher makes a good stop on a ball in the dirt there. At least if you're watching, good news, I remembered Ball on its way upstairs. Sunblock. Got it out of the car and everything. Like, it's in the cart behind me, ready to go. Don't worry, I haven't put it on anyone yet. Why go all the way, right? But yeah, got it with me. We're ready. Pitch on its way. Robinson. You got something against Coach Keith out there? First base area? Goodness. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 2-2. Let's see. Getting some concerns about our score. The scoring system is not the technology part, not the person that's keeping it, but the technology part isn't always 100%. So something may get off from time to time. Usually the innings, half innings. Oh, Robinson. Hey, we got a ball on field 5. That was we actually fouled one off on, field 4. So, hey, we're letting everybody play. Count 2-2, Miss Christie. Full count. All right. Runners still at first and third. Coach Brad taking the conservative route with 2 outs. Want to keep this thing rolling. Oh, gets rung up on a pitch that's easily 2 balls outside. Oh, we only had 1 out. Bray is a pitcher that we could courtesy run for. Thinking Cameron Robinson might be a good option there. Okay, Olivia is going to run. Balls are flying all over the place here. So Olivia, I don't think will be on first very long. Madison Wright at the plate. Hopefully she'll knock one out of here. Reagan Switzer on deck. Ball way outside. No throw, no contest, defensive indifference. No credit for a stolen base. Boo-hoo. That's a strange rule. I'm not sure I like it. Just want to welcome my dad to the broadcast. Apparently he was watching an old United game. Thought maybe Ella was pitching. So, all kinds of technical stuff here and there. But between Billy's Live, United Live, FBG Live, cordially invited live. Hang in there, Dad. But he tuned in just in time. Good guys are ahead. 13 in left field. That's her number. 2 in right. I believe the pitcher's name is Lisa. It's a great name. Right, dear? Pitch on its way. Look at Madison with a fantastic bunt. Second baseman covers. And the sack bunt. So United must not have had any outs. So I am paying close attention now. So 2 outs now after the sack bunt RBI for Madison Wright. That's going to bring Reagan Switzer to the plate. Moves Olivia over to third. Des just scored. Or was it? No, that was Cameron that just scored. So Olivia running for Bray Mangold, who was at first. Reagan hit the ball in her first AB pretty hard down the left field line. That was the pitch that he rung Cameron up on. This time it's a ball. Oh, we're all human. Oh, ball upstairs. Catcher threatens to shoot down the line to keep Olivia there. Reagan catching for United so far today. Ball up and out. Catcher says hello to Olivia down there again. The other Finley 10 is on deck. Second baseman. Reagan at the plate. Waves her wand. Looks at, goodness, where's that pitch? Courtesy for the catcher. Maybe. Or not. Coach trying to get a courtesy runner for our catcher. Cameron's coming. I was going to put Grace in, but Grace is coming up to bat here, I think. She is in the hole, as they say. Third up now. Maddie's up, then Morgan, then Grace. So I have a feeling Cameron's off to the races here. Nope. Ball outside, 1-0. Coach Brad encouraging Maddie to start with her hands high. Thumb in your ear. Really hard to swing from the stomach area. As she keeps her hands up, she drives it. Here's a pitch on the outside for strike one. Cameron's still at first base. I'm really surprised. And she'll be there again. Coach Brad not wanting to make that third out at second on a steal. He's one. Good swing to drive in a couple. Let's see. Looks at the ball on the outside for strike two. So that's been called a strike twice now and a ball once. It's most likely our last hitter. Might be one more. Teams are crowding in like we're about done. Maddie swings through the fastball. So after three complete, United leads now 5-3. But as I mentioned, these are hour 20 games. We've been playing right at an hour 15 or more. So that's probably why Coach Brad kept Cameron at first. Should she have gotten thrown out for some reason, it would have ended the inning that much quicker. These are drop dead, or excuse me, finish the batter, I think. And so we're right back here after the next game. There is a game in between, but as I understand it, Field 3 is going to be our home today. Oh, that's Rachel. So, defensive changes. Madison Wright behind the dish. Maddie behind the dish. Grace still at third. Libby still at short. Maddie still at second. Bray now at first base after pitching 3 solid innings. Our outies will be Cameron, Dez, and Morgan. Morgan looks like she is headed to center, Cameron headed to left, and Desi to right. Number 7 is the hitter, one of the Believe sisters. Saying a home run ties it, but I think they've forgotten about the walk. run that came in. I believe it's 5-3 rather than 4-3, but if you don't count the walk that, who was it? Rachel, I believe. Uh-oh. Double to right. That's the land of triples, but I think Morgan is quick to it and does a good job of getting the ball in. So first pitch double off the right center wall. And now the tying run is at the plate. Okay, coach is making it official, or excuse me, umpire's making it official that this is the last batter. So if you want to guarantee a W, you put her on. But we'll probably battle. Rachel. Madison set up down the middle, and that ball, boy, if the ball is just a little upstairs, which is good for a pitcher, you like to have the lower zone rather than the hit zone up top, but we'll see if Rachel can keep it down. She does, little curveball. Coach Brad giving the numbers. United checks their wristband. Madison Wright down in the squatter position. Avery toes the rubber, delivers the rise ball upstairs. It's fouled off, and that'll run the count to 1-2. Got a lot of pitches to choose from. Rachel has a good curveball. That might have been it. Sometimes the rise and curve look different. There's a little change on the outside to end the game. And so United successful in their 5-3 win. So I'm going to lock it up and get ready for lunch break. And then we'll be back here in an hour and a half for the final game of this tournament for United. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope it was helpful. If not, call Coach Brad and complain really loud and long, and we'll ignore it. Okay. Yeah, have a good one.